1 player, 2 player. Put controller in, and they turn the power button on and say, power on!
The what?
Okay, so you have to go to Riften, and you have to side with the Stormcloaks, I think. And you have to buy the Honeyside in Riften. And then after purchasing the porch upgrade, both the fork and the knife weapons variants can be found on the table outside. Or you can go to High Hrothgar after entering the courtyard area, walk straight up the stairs, then jump over the stone wall on the left. Walk along the cliffs before eventually coming to a small ledge. Under a wooden bridge, there will be a fork and knife. These items may be unable to be picked up unless moved with magic, such as the Unrelenting Foreshout or the Telekinesis Alteration spell.
You said one very key thing: fork and knife.
Yes, there's a fork and a knife. There is not a spoon.
Spoon?
There's not a spoon. I misunderstood. It's not a spoon.
Wow. Look at this guy. I am upsetty spaghetti.
I am upsetty spaghetti, and I will never forgive you.
I will never forget you.
I think the spoon was actually a Fallout weapon. My bad.
This is actually why they invented garlic bread, was not because it was a delicious treat for like whatever. It was actually when you found out that you couldn't pick up a spoon in fucking Skyrim, and so somebody invented a time machine to go back in the past to invent it, so that when they found out they couldn't collect the spoon in Skyrim, they would have garlic bread to treat themselves. And be like, that's okay, myself.
Okay, I'm gonna level up real quick.
And have a garlic bread. What's up?
I'm leveling up real quick.
Nice.
I have to sleep to do it, though.
That's stupid.
It's a bit gross, but it's part of survival mode, so it's fine.
See, leveling up is nice because you can fucking you can hold that shit. You can be like, hey, guess what? I'm in the middle of a fucking battle. I'm about to die. Level up, bitch.
I got 750 gold.
Full life. Full stamina, full magic.
Okay.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting
I had to pause my game because I ran out of battery on my controller.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm like a filthy Xbox player where or actually I'm kind of worse in a way because I have to wait for my controller to charge instead of just replacing the batteries. Because I have a bunch of batteries.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to Windhelm real quick. Whiterun, I mean. That was awfully foolish of me to say.
Yeah, you're a fool. Aren't you embarrassed now?
So my problem is this. I clearly have to go back around, which is fine. But it's gonna take some fucking time, so. I mean, it's fucking whatever. Like, ugh, I don't care. But also, ugh, I care.
Yeah.
It's survival mode. It's what I signed up for. I could turn off survival mode, fast travel, then turn it back on, but where's the fun in that? Like, defeats the whole purpose of survival mode in the first place. Ooh! 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 I didn't expect him to run at me so fucking fast! Have fun with that troll, guys. I'm gonna go now.
Yeah, bitches. Why did they cover... I'm not gonna do that again.
Hey, Kyle, if you could cut all that out, it'd be fantastic, because that could be taken out of context horribly.
Yeah, actually, do that. Because it could be misconstrued.
Very much.
You know, instead of all that, what the bleep should be a little fast forward and me saying, this sentence right here. Why do they call it an oven when you oven cold food and
I
oven
fucking
out
hate
hot
you
eat
so
the food?
goddamn much. Fucking hate that meme, dude.
Oh, I love it so much. It's just been making me laugh over the past week and a half, and I love it so much.
Like the Hot Pocket one I got. Oh, Maik, how you doing?
Maik wishes you well.
Shit.
Maik saw a mud crab the other day. Horrible creatures. Maik loves the people of Skyrim.
How am I
Many
doing?
interesting things
Okay.
they say to each other.
Not dead yet. Take that, God. Fuck you.
Take that, Talos. Fucking showed him.
That's what I was thinking earlier when I was working. I'm like, that's probably a good way to live, is like, live through all my mistakes to spite God, tell him to fuck off.
Just be like, sure showed him.
Yeah, you tried fucking throwing shit at me, and I said, fuck you, asshole. I ain't gonna feel like a pile of dirt. I'm gonna fucking kick your ass. Spiritually, I guess.
Can't really do it on a physical level considering there is no
Can't
real
really do it on a
physical embodiment here right
mean,
now.
I mean, you have a son theoretically, and I can like try and find.
Roman's kind of
up,
beat me
like,
to it if I'm being real with you.
Yeah, yeah. Look at that. Look how fucking much that did for you. Fucking yeah.
Oh yeah, there was a meme that was really funny. Not a meme, it was a video.
Oh, look at
It's
me.
by the guys who did the. Yeah, Terry sure does love his sandwiches.
Yeah.
And they did another video where it's Jesus is the tooth fairy.
Yeah.
So, so he's asking for the teeth, and then the guy goes, "Oh yeah, no, yeah, sure, no problem." And he's like, "Yeah, because I'm gonna give you like $600 cash." He's like, "For my teeth?" He's like, "Yeah, for your teeth." He goes, "Oh, sure, here." And he like gives it to him, but then they fall through his hand, and he goes, "Oh, you forgot about the holes." Yeah, yeah, I know. Everybody forgets. And then his dad, like the kid's dad, walks in, and he's like, "Oh, Jesus, Carl, you've been sinning." Yeah. And he goes, "Yeah, I know." And then he goes, "A lot." I know. It's
Take
just so.
that, fuckies.
It's so fucking good, man. Because he just looks at him like so fucking like, come on. You've been sinning. Yeah, I know. A lot. I know!
Me too.
He's not even mad, he's just disappointed. I gotta show that to you, because that shit's fucking funny. It's the same guys that did the toilet skit. Oh my god. They do really funny skits. They're called the Four Wizards or whatever. Highly recommend you guys subscribe to them if you haven't already. They're fucking great.
I highly recommend you guys also, while we're recommending things, I highly recommend you all go on to YouTube. It's full, it's free, and you should watch Big Bird in Japan.
Yeah.
Watch it. It's free. It's made by PBS, and those guys are fucking saints, and I love them, and they deserve all the love.
Dude, they're
Donate
the
to
fucking
PBS.
best. They do great
Yeah.
things for us.
Fucking, how else do you get the fucking joy of painting bitches?
I mean, if it weren't on there, it'd probably be somewhere else. I'm maybe more with you.
No.
Dude,
no.
okay,
It
so
was-
if
but it was
PBS
on
had
there.
never been invented and YouTube happened a lot earlier, do you think
There
it would have
probably
just...
wouldn't there probably wouldn't have been a Bob Ross, because Bob Ross got his inspiration for PBS and doing that specific show type from a PBS show. It was another painting on as wet on wet technique, and the guy who did that show taught classes, and Bob Ross went down to learn his techniques from that guy, and then become his arch nemesis, which is true.
I mean, yeah. But I was gonna
He
say,
took over his career, and that guy fucking got pissed because Bob Ross basically took his show verbatim and redid it, but better.
so as I was saying, if
Oh, sorry.
if PBS didn't exist back then, but YouTube, as it is now, existed back then, on relatively the same scale, do you think Bob Ross would have done the same thing, but on there instead?
I don't think it would have been Bob Ross. I think he would have been overshadowed by all the fucking anime girls.
Okay, I should have phrased that differently. I meant not like all the videos as they are now, but like just um like the upload process. Oh, okay. I'm over here
What?
now. Okay, if YouTube existed back then, do you think Bob Ross would have uploaded to it?
No.
Because it would have been truly non-profit, you know?
I don't think he would because he's a big old man from
He's a
like the
boomer.
army. He's an old boomer army
Was
man.
he a boomer or was he before that? Was he the generation that was like...
I'm pretty sure he was a boomer. He was part of like the army and whatnot.
Well, yeah, but like so like
Like
everybody.
he was like a general.
Did he go into World War II or the war after that?
I think the one after that. I don't know. I don't know all the exacts. I couldn't tell you.
Because if he went into World War II, he was not a boomer. He was the generation before them.
He wasn't in World War II.
Okay.
He was 50 when he died, and that was like recent. So he would be a boomer.
Okay.
Or he would be what's the other name? That's not a boomer, a nice boomer.
The generation before boomers was the greatest.
Well, no, they're beatnik. He might have been a beatnik. He might have been part of the beatnik generation.
Okay. I'm like trying to find my way back home.
He died in 1995, and he was born in 1942.
Ooh, he might have been there for World War II.
Let's see.
Actually, he might have been born right at the tail end of World War II.
He was in service from 1960 to 1980.
What war was that?
Was that Vietnam?
That might have been Vietnam.
I don't know.
Because World War II was like 1940, right?
I mean, I'm looking into him right now because I'm waiting for my controller to charge.
It's cool. Please don't attack me. What is coming after me? That is a bear! That's a skeever!
Let's see.
Oh,
I'm
fuck,
plugging
man.
my phone into the charger, so my headphones are going to be fucked up for a second.